Hey kiddos, Handsome Jack here. You're listening to Start Replay.
Mushy Snuggle Bites is my main squeeze.
I thought I would take some time away from battling Dr. Nefarious and introduce a brand new Start Replay podcast.
Presumably because you have half a brain in your head. Okay, kisses.
What is up, everyone? I'm Josh from Start Replay. You are listening to episode 15, and tonight I have two people in the room with me. It's Joel Chapman.
Hello, everybody.
And Richard Evans.
Hey, and Gus.
And Gus. No, Gus isn't anyone notable at all.
It's somebody from Rooster Teeth, actually. I was drawing a reference to their podcast in hopes of stealing their success. That's Ray.
So,
Ray, my bad.
Yeah, during this podcast, we've been away for 2 weeks. During this podcast, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about Jared Leto's Joker. We're going to be talking about Black Ops 3. We're going to be talking about the cancellation of PT. And we're going to be talking about Batman and the season pass and other such stuff that pops into our heads.
And a bit Game of Thrones.
Maybe.
Freya's questions as well.
And then we're going to have question time at the end, which is, for the time being, I don't know, we might do an improv
I think
session.
it sounds good as a video, the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be.
I like it as a
and
video.
give it a period of time before people put the answers?
I don't like the whole video idea.
I think the video idea is good.
I think the better way to do it...
If it's a video thing, it has to be regular and it has to be done.
I think it's better as a podcast. It's something a bit different within the podcast. It breaks it up a bit rather than just talking about current news.
I'm willing to do it every week.
Well, we'll consider that. I'll put you on the back burner for now, Rich.
Thanks.
Keep you simmering away.
Taking you back to the Jared Leto thing, or Leto, as you said.
I
think it's pronounced Leto. Jared Leto.
Leto. Is it?
Jared Leto.
Should we start with that? Should we start with some movie stuff before games? Just do it a little bit differently.
I don't mind.
You don't mind? Okay. Well, Joker. How many? Fourth Joker? Is it? Or maybe fifth Joker?
We've had
put on screen.
We've had
Caesar Romeo.
Romeo and Juliet. Jack Nicholson.
Heath Ledger.
Wasn't
there someone before
why
him,
so serious?
Oh, maybe Jared Leto is the fourth Joker. What did you guys think? This is for Suicide Squad. It
seems like a very different movie.
It's a very different Joker.
They're changing the characters up. They've made Deadshot black, Deathstroke.
Deadshot. But isn't Deadshot already black?
No, he's white.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's not Deathstroke? Oh no, sorry.
They're both white characters.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just it's good.
And that's fine. We're
Will
not
Smith.
racist. I think it's awesome that Will Smith is
as long
playing
as Will
Deadshot.
Smith's in the film, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's great. And
well, my first sort of experience with Batman was The Dark Knight, when you had obviously Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
And Batman and all that. So it's very different for me because I've got set on the idea that the Joker's this grimy, dirty, messy sort of character.
He does still look pretty grimy and dirty.
Well, he's got his hair's all like perfectly dyed and all this stuff. Whereas I quite like Heath Ledger's greasy, slicked back, and he'd just be walking around and he'd just grab his forehead and slick it back and
they can't just copy that again though, can they?
No, they can't.
That's
what I liked.
Yeah.
I thought his character was absolutely amazing.
Oh no, it was.
Which comic book variation were they comparing him to? Was it Killing Joke?
What, to this Joker or to Heath Ledger's?
This Joker.
To Jared's Joker. I think it's a whole mixture. Tons of different ones.
It looks a bit like
Noel.
the Killing Joke.
Yeah, it has some influence on that. And of course, it's more playing on bleached skin rather than makeup.
True.
And you've got like the metal teeth. You've got some metal in his teeth and like the grill.
So he's Jaws now.
So it should be fun when they
pick Sean Connery popping in somewhere.
But all those what?
Jaws. He looks like Jaws with the metal teeth.
From 007.
Yes, a little bit Jaws-esque.
Films.
But then but then all the tattoos that he's got.
Yeah. And you can't put makeup over the tattoo, so it definitely is bleached skin.
But do you think?
That's my detective work. Call me Batman.
Do you think that the tattoos and things were just part of the anniversary photo? Do you think there's a possibility that all like the ha 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 and the smile and everything was just part of?
I reckon that'll be in the film.
Do you think that's actually? Do you think he's just gonna not be wearing a top and he's just gonna be walking around like that?
He'll be wearing a vest or something.
A vest or something, and a little bit grimy and things.
A vest and tight swimming trunks.
Yeah, he does look like a maniac, which is good. And they've gone so much in the opposite direction to any Joker before, which I think they had to do.
Yeah, I'm getting him a suit basically.
Yeah, well, maybe there'll be lots of variations of him throughout the movie. Yes, Joel, that is him.
Yeah, he's sort of got a surgical glove on one.
Yeah, and
It
it's
says,
really and it's,
supposed Suicide Squad set photos suggest the Joker won't have tattoos.
well, really?
Maybe they just haven't put them on in post-production. Post-production?
Where's the photo then?
I've rocked the boat here.
Where's the photo? There's no photo.
No photo, no evidence.
I don't know. I just found the first. I typed in the Joker.
Okay, so what did it say? Well, yeah, maybe there isn't. Maybe there aren't tattoos. I think.
What's that in the image? The first image that was released. What are they on his arms?
Yeah, no, of course they look like a ton of tattoos, but I think that because they
he just wakes up in the morning, he thinks, "I'm going to draw on myself."
Well, they
just gets a biro and draws on himself.
I think that because of they tweeted this image out on the 75th anniversary of like the creation of Joker or something. I think they have all like the ha 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 and the smiles and everything on his skin just just to commemorate that in a sense. And
but why would they have it? Oh, shit, I'll just hit the mic. Why would they have it on him and then not have it in the actual film?
Again, because it's just a teaser. Maybe they're just messing with everyone.
Are we sure that's even
Maybe
Joker?
it's just a joke. Maybe it's just a fucking joke. It's the Joker after all. Good God.
Maybe
are we looking too much into this?
Maybe that's a new villain. Happy Clown.
Happy Clown.
He has the word damaged.
Yeah, no, and it's like yeah, you've got and you don't really need that, and I think it's a bit cringeworthy. But then again, I think it's all going to rely on Jared Leto's performance, which I think is going to be.
Isn't he a singer?
He does do singing as well. Yeah, he has a band
before acting.
I love how messy. I'm looking at a picture of Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I do like.
I really love how messy he is. It suits the character for me. I think.
I really like Heath Ledger's one, but this one is such a dramatic departure.
Oh yeah, I think it's more dramatic, definitely.
I think they're going to be messing with people, and he's going to look different in the film somehow. And they're not going to have tattoos, but he's going to look a bit more classical. I think they're going to have him in certain outfits and stuff like that. And the same with Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie.
I'm interested to see Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
We all are.
I just really like the character, and it would be good to see her on screen.
Oh yeah, for the first time, see Harley Quinn on screen. That's going to be awesome.
That's my favourite interpretation of the Joker on the films.
What, Danny DeVito's Penguin?
It's the Joker. See the bleached skin.
Yeah, that's similar. I like the Penguin in the Arkham games. How he has a bottle, the end of a bottle,
and he's suddenly a Cockney played by Nolan North.
Batman, I'm gonna fuck you over, Batman.
Governor,
Governor, shove that up your ass.
Clean your chimney sweep.
Another thing we talked about on the podcast, our thoughts on the Avengers as well.
Oh yeah, thoughts on the Avengers.
We've all seen that.
Maybe we should do that at the end, or maybe we should do that now.
Spoilers.
This is film time.
Let's do it now and just say spoilers. Okay, spoilers for people.
Spoiler alert. We'll try and dodge them. We'll try and
spoilers.
Just skip ahead a few minutes, and hopefully we won't be talking about it.
Hopefully we won't be like beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll beep it out for you.
What? No, I'm not doing all that work just to beep it. What?
Beep out the spoilers.
What be? So when Iron Man exploded in a whole
and when Thor
haven't seen the film yet.
raped Robert Downey Jr.
raped the actor Robert Downey Jr. Have you've seen the film then?
I saw it before you two, mate.
All right.
Saw it Friday night.
Holy shit!
I was ill as well. So.
What are your first thoughts?
Shots fired.
What are your first thoughts, Rich?
I really liked it. They had a lot of superhero team ups, which is always something I like.
They did
in films.
Any other comments? Why did you like it? What didn't you? Did you dislike anything?
I liked the actors' performances.
Yeah, okay.
They had a good storyline.
What about
Joss Whedon directed it, of course.
Did it have a good storyline though? I felt that it jumped around all over the place all the time.
Well, they've sort of got to
and
have
at
that
times,
many big characters.
I didn't actually quite understand what was going on for parts of the film.
Apparently, the original cut was over 3 hours long.
Really?
And there's going to be an extended one coming to Blu-ray, so perhaps that's the better one.
Ooh, all 3 hours, please.
But possibly the reason I couldn't understand what was going on is because the people next to me were laughing at just like the worst things ever. Like Thor would just be like, "We're under attack," and then they just burst out laughing, or they'd make a massive gasp. But it was so distracting. And there's one point where the whole cinema was silent, and the boy directly in front of me and Josh let out the most horrendous laugh.
Just laugh for like, ha! Like that.
And the whole cinema was silent. Not even the fangirls were laughing at this point.
Yeah, it's like last movie I went to see, Fear 7, there was a baby in the audience, and this time we got...
Keep him out.
Were you watching this at Broadmoor?
At View Cinema.
Close enough.
You know what I found a bit confusing is how Agent Coulson, yet he's alive in the TV series.
Yeah, and he's
back.
He's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well.
And he isn't in the movie.
Well, it's not S.H.I.E.L.D. that comes up in the helicarrier though, is it? It's just Nick Fury and a bunch of his mates.
But still, Agent Coulson is part of this new...
He is still part of it, but has he been... I was trying to think, has he been reintroduced to the film series?
No, he hasn't. Avengers? But I think the only reason is because Joss Whedon doesn't really consider him alive in the movie universe, which is a bit weird.
But he had a big part to play in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's like his brother or something that makes it as well.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. We're talking about, right, the guy who died in the original Avengers.
Guy.
Have you seen the original Avengers?
Yes.
And that agent dies at the end, and everyone's really upset over it.
I can't remember.
Okay, everyone loves him.
Yeah,
and he's in all the Phase 1 pre-films.
And then also how Nick Fury, after the end of Winter Soldier and burning his eye patch and sort of forgetting that life, is all of a sudden back as Nick Fury with the eye patch and the helicarrier and everything else. I'm like, where the hell has all this come from? It doesn't make any sense. What happened between
I
that?
think it's
that
just a general mess, that film. It was very messy, I felt. It wasn't that clean.
And then like the bit when Thor goes to Greenwich to see that professor, and then all of a sudden they're in the caves and you're not sure what's happening.
He just throws his bloody hammer in the air, ends up in London, some man walks out, then they're in a cave, then he's like in a dream again. You're thinking, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, he is from the first Avengers, and he's in a few of the Thor movies, and all they're doing there is setting up the third Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok. So that's all they're doing, and
that's a map in Halo.
They're setting up so much stuff. And to be fair, I'm talking too much. What do you guys think of Ultron, the character? He wasn't how I think he was going to be.
I thought he was going to be more robotic-like, but he actually had a personality, which was good.
He was.
It's always good.
He was fairly good. It wasn't that.
He was an evil Tony Stark, basically.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't that exciting.
I didn't know they were going to take in that direction, so it was quite surprising when I found, he does have a lot of kind of like comedic value, and then they had Andy Serkis in it, which I didn't even know.
Yeah, and then he was in that room. Did he die?
No, they chopped off his arm.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
I did start to notice references to other superheroes they're going to bring about in the next phase. Like they went to Wakanda. I think I'm pronouncing
what is
right.
that thing? What is
Black? When they went there, because that's what the ship was.
Panther?
Black Panther. That's the fictional nation he hails from.
Oh right, I didn't know about that.
They're doing a Black Panther movie in the next few years.
I know they've got him in the next.
All a mess.
I know they've got him in the Captain America 3, which they're filming now, and Black Panther and Spider-Man are going to be it's going to be cool. But that's being done by the Russo brothers, and I have a lot of faith in Russo brothers because Winter Soldier I really liked. Did you see Winter Soldier?
Did they do Winter Soldier?
You haven't seen Winter Soldier? Oh shit! Yeah, they did Winter Soldier. I think that was such a tight narrative. It was really well done. I was like,
it was like a spy film more than a superhero film, but it still paid off pretty well.
Yeah, and because they're doing the next 3 movies, which is bizarre, amazing to think.
Well, Winter Soldier was probably the third best film after the 2 Avengers ones. I feel.
I think it's the first. In my opinion,
it was the plot was a lot better than the rest.
Yeah, I think my favorite. I don't have much experience with superhero films, but the Batman films are the best for me. I know it's a different universe.
More of a DC guy, eh?
There's another comic publisher that's getting its own cinematic universe with Sony now. I can't remember the name of them, and I'd never heard of them before.
Heroes. Oh no, it's like Powers.
I think they've got
Powers.
It's they got Hell something, I think, as one of their comics. I've got no idea what they're called.
Hell Raiders, no.
Hell Raiders?
Something generic.
Did you know, I didn't know this till recently, but did you know that in every Phase 2 Marvel movie, there are references towards, or not references, but homages to Star Wars, because in every Phase 2 movie, someone loses an arm like Luke did.
Oh, which?
Oh, so it's Andy Serkis.
Which counts as Phase 2? Is that after Avengers,
like
the original?
I think like Iron Man 3.
Who lost
Captain
an arm in
America.
Iron Man 3?
So one of the
one of the
extremist
people.
people. And then I don't know who lost an arm in Captain America.
Well, one of them only had
Soldier.
one arm, wasn't it? Winter Soldier only had like one arm.
Oh yeah.
Another thing we can talk about movie related.
Yes.
The new Star Wars trailer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break up the conversation, but I think everyone was a bit apprehensive when Disney started taking it over. But watching that trailer, it felt like Star Wars. The camera work, everything, it felt like Star Wars.
The best part is that J.J. Abrams and the whole team, they're just using as many practical effects as they can.
Yeah,
and that's the whole reason why this looks
really good.
so awesome.
Which is better than watching back the prequel, the pre-trilogy, you know, like the modern day 1, 2 and 3.
They all are shit.
Then the plots of the films aren't that bad, but they look shit.
Bad.
Looking back now, they look quite bad.
A lot of people think that the new trilogy is bad just because that's what the internet says.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not brilliant. They've got some really bad acting, mainly from Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
But they're all right films. Also, it was Valiant Entertainment that getting their own comic.
Valiant Entertainment.
Sony are doing some films from. I haven't heard of any of their.
No, I don't know.
I think Harbinger is one of their comics. I haven't heard of it before.
Right.
But Star Wars, I was reading a breakdown of things you didn't notice in the trailer, and like there's stuff I noticed. I didn't notice. I read in this thing, they noticed the Millennium Falcon's flying through the engines of a massive ship, and that's a Super Star Destroyer. They reckon they're flying through, which is like fucking 10 times the size of a regular Star Destroyer. Load of other stuff. Like stormtroopers have really varied now. They've got like flame troopers. They've got shield troopers.
Yeah, I like the chrome one, like the black
chrome one.
stormtrooper.
I think that is being. That's a character whose name I can't remember, but it's being played by Gwendolyn Christie, who is Brienne in Game of Thrones.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, had a big silver stormtrooper. That's the rumor going around at the moment. The big silver stormtrooper.
Who's Brienne from?
The one with
the massive blonde woman.
The one who's
the woman,
the
woman who looks like a man,
who could potentially have killed the Hound, but we don't know 100%.
Yes, yeah.
Which I think he's going to come back, because in Game of Thrones, when someone dies, they die. But with the Hound, it was like, oh, is he not going to die? Just sort of sat by a rock.
Well, they're going off topic from the books.
I don't know anything about the books, and I don't really want to know about the books.
So
should we do a spoiler section for Game of Thrones?
No.
Well, we say spoiler. No, I'm not spoiling it for you lot. I'm just saying so we don't spoil it for the audience if we talk about latest episodes.
Oh yeah, okay. From now on, this is going to be a spoiler fest.
Well, hang on. We saw. I think it would be a nice segue moving from Marvel to DC and just talking a little bit about the Batman vs Superman trailer. Which was released. There was a lot of trailers released in the last week. I had Star Wars.
Do you
Batman
bleed?
vs Superman.
We had Battlefront recently.
Battlefront. We had.
There was Batman.
Well, there was like movie trailers. A lot of movie trailers, but I'm forgetting all of them right now.
Josh is doing his
door impression.
Dying dog impression.
Opening
door impression. Yeah, see. What do you think of Batman vs Superman trailer? Joel, your comments are void because you're not a fan. Richard,
no, I don't really have anything to
comments are void because you are not a geek.
Hey,
you're not a geek, therefore you do not count.
Sorry, you're not an all-round geek.
No, I just don't take that much interest in superhero stuff.
I liked it.
You liked it. What did you like?
I didn't like. I hated it originally, and it's grown on me a lot.
I was skeptical about it.
I like the whole.
Do
you bleed? You will.
You see, I don't think that's Batman.
Sorry. Do you bleed? You will.
Do you bleed?
Is that Bane?
You
sort
will.
of.
Yeah, Bane isn't in the film.
Wonder Woman's meant to be in it at some point. I don't like the new Wonder Woman. The actress doesn't seem good.
I don't know. It's going to be very, very good. All I'm looking forward to the most is the first solo Batman film since The Dark Knight Rises, which includes Jared Leto's Joker and Ben Affleck's Batman. That's what I'm looking forward to. That'll
or
be
just
amazing.
put the entire Suicide Squad in it.
No.
Well, at least put Harley Quinn in it as well.
Yeah, Harley Quinn and the Joker, I think, versus Batman.
You've got Superman
and Robin as well.
You've got Superman versus Batman.
Batman versus
Batman
Superman
film or whatever. New Batman film.
Yeah.
And Suicide Squad. So
and
it's Batman in 3 films.
And Wonder Woman.
Well, this is over
and
the
Justice
next,
League.
few years.
And Shazam.
How many years?
Well, to be fair, next year there's going to be Batman vs Superman, and then in March, and then Suicide Squad in August. But Suicide Squad is focusing on the villains. There might be a few cameos from Batman, but not like a leading role.
But they're villains as good guys because they're working for the government.
Well, you say that.
I'm so confused.
And then there's going to be a Flash movie, an Aquaman movie, Wonder Woman movie, and solo Batman movie, solo Superman movie.
Shazam.
Is
that The
and
Rock?
Green Lantern, I think.
And what's Shazam?
And also Justice League, 2 Justice League movies.
He's a bit of a niche superhero, Shazam.
Shazam is, yeah.
Is it like she runs around with an app, just like there's a radio on, just like boom, and then tells everyone what
He just knows he doesn't need the app.
Actually, yeah,
he is the app.
He's just a walking app.
He's a small boy that can turn into a big
And
man.
he's like, oh my god, what song's this? Don't worry, this is the Beatles. Here comes the sun.
But The
Here
Rock,
comes the sun.
Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne The
Is he
Rock
the
Johnson
Shazam?
is playing Black Adam,
Oh, Black
which
Adam.
is
Fuck is Black
Shazam's enemy,
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
So,
The Messiah.
All
isn't
that's
that,
happening.
What's it called? I've forgotten the name of the rival music app. Ignore me.
Spotify.
No, not Spotify. There's another one that used to be quite big. Where
Zune.
it essentially did the same as
Napster.
Shazam.
iTunes.
It was something Nectar
Sniff,
or something
sniff
like that. It's
something.
like yellow.
Sniffer.
Honey bear or
Sniffer
fuck
or,
knows.
or
Anyway,
hound,
moving on. I've
Hound,
forgotten it.
hound sniff. Hound sniff.
Hound sniff.
Okay, go on. Talk about your Game of Thrones.
Right. So
Spoilers
Spoiler
for
alert.
Game of
Spoiler alert.
Thrones. Skip through
Probably
a few minutes.
4 or 5 minutes.
Probably
So what
like
do we
4
all
or 5
think
minutes.
of the start of season 5?
They've gone off
Boring.
book. They've gone off book now
I'm glad they've gone off book.
because in the
boring.
you know Sans is going to get married to old twatface Ramsay Bolton.
Yeah.
In the books,
formerly Ramsay
in the
Snow.
books, they actually married one of Sansa's friends off to him, saying that she was Arya Stark. So they've gone off book. So I
Well,
think
they might
some
still
bad
do
stuff.
that.
Some bad stuff. No,
Well, they probably won't. But
no, because
let's not talk about
I
anything.
don't think they're even
book-related.
introduced to her. But basically, I think bad stuff's going to happen to Sansa.
I can see why
think it's
Josh
boring.
thinks it's boring.
Because the last few seasons they've had a lot more action and different shit happening. But now it's been a really slow burn. It's like I've had my Wheat Bix in the morning and my energy, it's just a slow burn.
I think the
And
problem
we're
they
in episode 3 now, and only now has someone had their head chopped off.
No, that was
And
episode 2, wasn't it?
No, episode
Oh
3.
fuck, that was 3.
Yeah, poor
And it's
Tyrion
only
have his head cut
now.
off.
It's only now that someone's had his head chopped off. Come on, where are the boobs and heads being chopped
We've only
off?
seen a few sets.
Only
of
just
boobs.
started in season.
Not
in
much
episode
sex.
3.
We've
Come on.
had the aftermath of sex, like
Yeah, we've had some
Daenerys
dragons,
with,
but that doesn't count.
the little boy, but I can see why you're thinking it's
You
slow.
mean Marjorie?
It is slow. It's just slow. Everyone thinks that. All the critics are like, "Oh, this is very thrilling."
Well,
But then all of a sudden
that's
they'll
it.
be-
They're
they'll
going to
be-
trick you. It's going to be like, oh, this is really exciting. Bam!
Hang
All your
on.
favourite characters dead.
It is Game of Thrones. Like it's something's gonna happen. It's just the best series in the world ever.
Actually,
And,
no. The Flash is really, really good. Which reminds me, new episodes on tonight.
I'm caught up still.
Something amazing is gonna happen, and it's gonna continue to be amazing. But it is a bit slow at start.
Have you finished Daredevil, Josh?
Yeah, finish it in like 2
Well, don't
days.
talk about Daredevil
Have you
because
just
I'm
finished
planning
it?
to watch it.
Just
Sorry.
we should just turn off his
Sorry,
headphones.
You
sorry.
should turn off his headphones. I really liked
Well,
it though.
considering we're in the same room,
I think it's
I'll still
amazing.
hear
It
your
is
voices.
amazing.
Absolutely amazing. No spoilers, but I think it's.
This isn't a spoiler. It does
Oh my
tie
God.
into the cinematic universe well. Like in like the first few episodes, they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this house wasn't too damaged by the event," referencing all the aliens coming down into
Yeah,
New
and
York.
all the paper on it, all the papers and things.
Yeah.
And what I'm worried. I mean, he says he wants to be part of.
Oh,
Like,
no.
no, this isn't spoilers. I'm just saying he wants to be part of the main movie universe, and I'm always skeptical about. I don't know why, because there's so many people from movies going to TV and vice versa, like Nick Fury, etc. But I don't know how I feel about TV actors
We've
going
already got
into
season
movies.
2, so they might as well just stick to TV.
Yeah, no,
Give him a cameo
well,
or
Game
something.
he
of
wants to be.
Thrones
He wants
has-
to be in Civil War, the Captain America 3 movie, which might work, but I don't know. He's a bit.
Game of Thrones is filled with TV actors in fuck, it is TV, isn't it? It's not film.
It's TV.
Ignore me. I was just
him.
thinking of all the people from like Holby City and stuff that are now Daenerys' side women / men.
Well, Amelia Clark was in Doctors.
And you've got that.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So, yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of like crossovers things. I guess I could get used to it. It's just like in the Flash, they're not using that Flash for the DC universe.
Yeah.
They're using they've already cast the actor for the Flash movie, and that's not out until 2018.
I don't like that. It's going to get confusing.
Oh well.
One of them's not going to be canon.
If you think about it, would James Bond have done it? Like, obviously, there's been millions of different Bonds. It's different because I guess those two will be running alongside.
Yeah, but they're not running at the same.
movies.
They haven't got like 2 James Bonds at the same time.
That would be quite weird, actually. Have like Daniel Craig and Sean Connery as 2 different.
Yeah, really.
Well,
really
they could
old.
do that because they could do old Bond and new
Got
Bond.
some old dude and then Daniel Craig, this bloke in his speedos.
Has anyone seen the teaser for Spectre?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't. Can we watch it?
No. I don't want to watch it.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
He doesn't watch film
I've
trailers.
heard it's quite good.
I mean, that's why I was thinking. You know,
I meant to watch it.
with the Avengers. I know we're all over the place with our chats at the moment, but with the Avengers, Age of Ultron, I didn't watch any trailers for that. So when I first saw
we went to the cinema and you were like
oh yeah,
cowering in the corner
yeah,
when we were watching it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's fine.
You put popcorn in your eyes.
Do you remember there was a trailer for the Avengers?
Yeah,
When we were watching the Avengers
for the
film.
Avengers in the Avengers. It was so like, if you want to be part of the Avengers thing, blah blah blah, and they were showing these images. Like, no.
We just covered our
So
eyes
close,
inside
so close,
screaming.
yeah.
I got in trouble when I was in the cinema the other day because there was an advert playing for my company's competitor. They had an ad, basically the company I work for, QA. I don't work for QA.
No, but
I'm not
QA's
saying
the
I'm not
competitors.
saying who I work for.
He works for Pornhub.
Exactly. But
.net.
my company's competitors had a trailer playing before the film, and I started recording it, and then somebody came, "Can you not record the screen, please?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'll put it away because they think I was going to try and record the film, the Avengers. But I was just trying to do some competitor analysis on
What a
company.
stupid move, Richard.
Another really annoying thing. Have you watched Game of Thrones on Sky?
Oh, I think it's playing at.
Something, just trying to get rid of all this Game of Thrones nonsense.
Well, it's
I think it's playing now, like at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, well, I've been watching it at the 9 o'clock Monday one, and what they always do, it pans to like a bridge in San Francisco or something, and there's a woman who before the episode will say, Jon Snow gets into a bit of trouble with blah blah blah, and she'll go on for about 30 seconds, and I'm like, don't tell me what's going to happen.
It's
and me and
the plot
Theo just sit like,
synopsis.
just cover our ears and start shouting.
Well, I did find like as soon as like Monday morning, I can go on Sky Go, the app, and watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because obviously in America they have it at 9 their time.
Let's move on from
Sunday.
Game of Thrones.
Anyway,
Should we talk about games?
nah.
Of Thrones
So we've done half an hour and it's been film.
A film, total film.
and TV.
Well, to be fair, I guess the film world is probably a bit more exciting than the gaming world at the moment.
Well,
you do get a bit of a lull of games
say
this
that.
time of year.
But there's been some sad news in gaming.
I
And
died
today
on
is the
Mortal
last day you
Kombat.
can download the demo. PT, the
Playable trailer for
playable
Silent
trailer
Hill.
teaser for Silent Hills has been cancelled.
Confirmed by Norman Reedus.
And Konami.
And why is that?
Such a huge shame. Because
There
there's
was
some
a-
type of debacle between Hideo Kojima and the company that make the Metal Gear Solid games, and they had a falling out, and he was in charge of Silent Hills, and all this other politics came into it, and they weren't really like see-through and transparent about all this other stuff, and now Silent Hills has been the main victim. I'm really upset because it was the best horror game I'd ever played, and it was the best video game moment, and now they ruined it. They stopped it, and Guillermo del Toro and Del Taco and Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima are off the project, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Prick.
Who, me or?
No, Konami.
Konami's.
It was,
Konami
as much as I hate horror
Actually, yeah.
games, it was a really nice.
So atmospheric
game.
and so well done. And
Like-
they're removing it from PSN.
and it was so subtle, all the little things that were happening.
Yeah. It was the best horror game I've ever played.
And it was a little shitty trailer thing.
And all it was a teaser. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Feelings? What are your feels, Rich?
They must have been working on
I
it
didn't
for a
even
long
play the
time.
trailer. I only ever watched play the trailer.
You didn't play the game.
I didn't play the game.
Didn't you watch?
I just
Josh
watched you play it, Josh. That was fun watching you play it. I think you were just trying to fuck with everyone.
It was terrifying. Absolutely.
It was. Oh my god! Just watching the 2 episodes that I did of me playing the game first, which are on. I don't know about that on my new YouTube channel or the old one, but that's hilarious. Because I played it at midnight till 3 in the morning. It's just me in cold sweats, going at the camera and just shouting and screaming.
That is really not fun.
It is, because it's so well done, and you're like, this game, you do not know what's going to happen.
It was
Oh
good.
god! And like the window thing would fall down, and you look up, and she'd be over there, the banister.
I will say,
down at you, and
I don't actually get scared at things anymore. But that is quite a scary game. I can see why people are scared of it.
Like going into the bathroom and then the banister and
shit, and all the like the end of the game. You don't know how, like the ghost will appear at certain times, and then the phone will ring, and you have to walk certain steps, and it's just all random.
It's absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And the fact that we're still talking about a free demo all these months later proves how good it is.
Yeah,
or was.
It was nearly my game of the year for last year.
Really?
Seriously, I was like, this is so nearly. This could be it.
To be fair, you did give it to South Park, didn't you?
I did. South Park was amazing.
I think we do need a good new horror game in its place. Because like
There's
Outlast,
they're making
out
Outlast
on...
2 apparently.
Are they?
Yeah.
When's
There's
that out?
a good one on the
there's
a Sony one, isn't there? A multiplayer Cabin in the Woods
Cabin in the Woods type game. That does look quite good.
Is it linked in with Cabin in the Woods, or is it similar?
No. Basically, you are like a group of 4 or 5 or 6. You can play online with your friends.
Oh, is that the one where there's a murderer running around? And
I think so.
Yeah,
Hayden Panettiere's in it.
yeah, I know what you mean. That looks really
What's
good.
it called? It's what's the name of it? I can't. It always escapes me, but it does look quite amazing. And Uncharted's been delayed to 2016 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 2016.
Delayed.
Everything is delayed.
Witcher 3 is going to be delayed till 2017.
No, it's already in.
Somehow.
It's already in production.
It's gone gold.
It's gone gold.
Gone gold.
Which I am actually really looking forward to.
It looks amazing, but I don't think I have the time to devote to.
Well, everybody says they're going to buy it, and everybody says they're going to enjoy it, but nobody is. Nobody's really going to buy it. I'll buy it because I've played the previous ones, but you see people like Sam and Freya saying they'll buy it. They don't really do single-player games too much. I mean, I reckon Sam might buy it.
Single-player games.
But I see people saying they're going to buy it just for the size of the map. Because it's
that's a silly reason.
It's ridiculous.
What that sort of game does really sort of excite me, the graphics, all the little villages. Like that's what I like about Assassin's Creed. I'm not really into Assassin's Creed anymore, but just running around the wilderness and picking off these little villages, and then same with Far Cry as well. I like that in games, like the open world aspect. And I think
the amount of monsters in it's going to be brilliant.
The Witcher does that well.
The graphics that aren't overwhelming you, but the game that is exciting you a lot, Joel, is...
Whoa, that was quite creepy. You looked me in the eyes, you tilted your head, and boom.
Joel! Stewie. Is Just Cause 3.
Yeah, so I played a lot of the previous game, and it was amazing. But this game, it looks pretty similar gameplay and graphics wise. The art is the same, even down to the soldiers. They've got this very distinct red blotches on them, and they've got the same in this new trailer. So I think it's just going to be Just Cause 2, slightly improved graphics. More
2.1.
Yeah, more
DLC.
content.
Well, I think we're going to be surprised. I think when we see the landscape and we see the amount, like the draw distances and everything, of course they can't have the highest graphical fidelity in the world because everything explodes. So
have they announced
and it moves
whether
very
it's
fast.
going to have proper multiplayer?
They haven't, but it's very, very, very likely.
There's the multiplayer mod, yeah, which I've played. It's really good. So going onto the Mile High Club.
Well, just because people like get in boats and press like shift and speed across the map.
Go 1,000 miles an hour.
1,000 miles per hour.
Well, I think it's going to be out this holiday season. Hopefully, it won't get delayed, but you never know.
All games are delayed these days, or cancelled.
Yeah,
it's a bleak
all of
world
our
we live in.
dreams. All of our dreams.
I don't know why you're crying over.
Did you play any of the Rainbow Six?
Yes.
Was it good?
Siege.
Hmm.
No.
Oh,
I downloaded it.
God.
Didn't get around to it. Theo played it. I watched a lot of gameplay, but I didn't actually play it myself. I had the charts.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I downloaded it, but I just didn't get around to it.
Batman. There's a new Arkham Knight trailer. Shows dual play, so you can somehow...
Oh, and the new Joker.
What about the new Joker?
He's in that. Jared Leto. He's in the new Batman.
not Arkham Knight. That's Mark Hamill's Joker, and
He's
spoilers.
not in it. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, he died at the end.
Yeah,
Arkham
spoilers for those who
City.
haven't played Arkham City, a game so many years old.
2011.
Was that the last
2011 years old.
That's not the last Batman game. No, it's Arkham Origins, which was made by a different studio.
But that was shitty, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't shitty.
I liked
It's still
it.
a good game.
It was good.
But yeah, I would have platinumed it, but it has these stupid multiplayer trophies. I'm like, I can't do that. But yeah, regardless, you can switch between Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman, Batman on the move, on the play, in challenge maps somehow, like Grand Theft Auto-esque, like whoop whoop.
What's a challenge map?
So challenge map is a self-contained area where you fight goons and you work to take them down.
So it's a bit like in GTA where you have the 3-player missions, where not 3-player, we have 3 different characters. So you have Trevor, Franklin, and Michael all going at
the
it.
challenge maps are like in the campaign when you clear out a room of thugs in the mission,
they're in a
but you do it for
self-contained
points. Yeah, you're in one room basically.
And then you have to, like, they could be predator ones or combat ones. Combat ones will just be
you have to fight everyone.
a ton of enemies coming at you, and you have to take care of them.
So
Predator
it's a bit
ones,
like a horde mode, kind of.
Sort of.
And then with a predator
Survival.
one, you have to go around the map and take people out silently and etc. But now you can use Robin, Batman.
It'd be nice if they
Nightwing,
let you
Catwoman.
switch between them in campaign as well.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to. Maybe there might be a chance where you can do
could
that.
it
That'd be
in,
really, really cool.
You could do it in Arkham City with Catwoman.
Well, yeah, there was that storyline which sort of cut through, and then you've got Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's storyline of her to save Poison Ivy from
she
jail.
gets to play as her.
Yeah, you can play as her, and you can play as Red Hood as well.
Red Hood.
There's
That's
going
meant
to
to
be
the Joker, though. Is
why I don't know. It's someone else, but who
no
knows?
one knows.
Who knows? There's so much to this game, so much content, so much mystery.
For
and when we play
a
it, we're
cheap
just going
price
to be
of
like,
£35 extra on top of the game price.
oh no, this is the season pass. There is a season pass for $32.99.
Ouch.
Not the most expensive season pass. That probably goes to Call of Duty at £40.
But do you get how much content
But
do you get?
there's going to
with
be
this?
it's kind of vague what they say, but they say it's going to be 6 months worth of content. Where's the official press release? So 6 months worth of content, and through that you'll get new story missions, additional supervillains invading Gotham City, legendary Batmobile skins, advanced challenge maps, alternative character skins, and new drivable racetracks. So I'm actually quite interested to see, like, they'll have the chance to add new supervillains, which is quite cool. So like beyond the main story, I'm sure they're just fulfilling every wish of every fan, just to add as much as they can. And the thing like legendary Batmobile skins, that'll be interesting to see how they change that up.
The Tumbler and the one from the old one.
Well, I think this is just gonna be a skin. They're not gonna change the actual aesthetic too much.
Oh, fine. It doesn't look too different from the Tumbler, anyway.
Well, it does look very similar. Who knows? Maybe they have the technology to do that. But yeah, $32.99. What do you think of that pricing for that content?
Aggressive.
6 months
I
after
think
launch.
it's similar to the MK.
Well, I've already spent 120 quid on Mortal Kombat X, so I don't care about how much a season pass for.
Similar to
Batman is.
the season pass or combat pack is for Mortal Kombat.
I haven't had any food, so that's
Josh
the
is
reason.
absolutely ruining your ears right now. You seem to get not a lot of content for your money. Don't know.
We don't know yet.
Just excessive.
Well,
Silly
Might be
amounts
like
of money
loads of
and,
story packs like Harley Quinn's Revenge. And
that'd be good.
And I always find in most
the previous
games,
stuff wasn't as much.
do you think the DLC storyline, say you've got an alternate storyline, do you find that the DLC storylines are as good or better than the original ones? I always find they're a bit worse. that they're done for a quick buck.
Yeah, well, they tend to be lacking a little bit, I think, in certain sectors. They reuse certain areas.
Harley Quinn's Revenge was very lacking. It was they reskinned the areas and gave it a very basic plot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Harley Quinn's pissed off. Go stop her.
Yeah, and I think this time though, because they've got so much other stuff going on, I'm hoping they're gonna pull the finger out their metaphorical arse.
That'll be good.
And provide some good content.
I have faith in Rockstar. Rockstar? Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
Whoa.
Yes, Rocksteady. Call of Duty, unsurprisingly, is coming back this year, but with the third entry in the Black Ops series.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare
Black Ops
2.
3.
Titanfall 1.2.
So it's set, I think, is it 10 or 20 years after
25
Advanced Warfare?
Years, I think, after today's date. So I think it's like 2040 roughly.
It'll be unfair for me to comment.
Isn't it 2060 something?
It'll be unfair for me to comment because I haven't actually seen the trailer, but
if
the last one was set, if Advanced Warfare was set in the future and the new Black Ops is going to be set in the future, surely some of them are going to cross over a bit, but they're not going to be in the same continuity, are they? Can they just do one modern or in the past so we can stop getting confused?
Yeah, I just want modern. There's so much going on in the world in the Middle East.
Just stop doing two
in
bloody
North Korea.
Stop doing two franchises
Russia,
which are set in the future and very similar still.
There's so much they could do, and it's just bollocks, all this future stuff. I'm really angry because I really like the Call of Duty series, but the past 2-3 games I haven't even bothered with, because so many games you can list so many games that are set in the future, can't you? Deus Ex,
but it depends how it's
Mass
done.
Effect. The
there
list
seems to be a focus
endless.
on momentum and moving through a level at high speed.
Just fucking drones, exosuits.
I
I know they've lost the exosuit. They're wall climbing again, and another thing that annoys
implants
me
a big
is
thing.
I like being able to shoot guns that are in real life. I know you get a MP4 and then you walk in the streets of London outside the House of Parliament and the British police have that same weapon. I think that's really cool, rather than going, oh, here's a 39486 from the future. It's it doesn't mean anything. There's no meaning to that weapon.
I've been saying it for
Really
a while.
annoying.
We need Call of Duty Napoleonic Wars.
Call of
I'm reloading. Give me half a second. Half a minute.
Call of Duty Viking Warfare.
I like the fact that the campaign is 4-player co-op.
That's a good move.
The entire campaign.
And what you were saying, actually, you were saying
female lead as well. Apparently.
That you want to be able to control the map.
Gender equality.
They're letting you do this. That it's not so linear.
Yeah, apparently it's like a open-ended map.
Yeah, so it's a bit more
okay,
you've got this objective, you can do it how you want to do it, rather than just
it's
going,
be
there's an
really
objective here,
interesting.
there's a cutscene, and then everyone does the exact same thing every time.
And you can also upgrade your characters as you go along. XP, progression, things like that, which is different. Which again, what I was hoping for.
Yeah, you can customize your character from the start.
Yeah, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And the same
which
for
is
zombies.
Good and bad, though. Good and bad, because I think looking back to Call of Duty 4, you got Price, you got Gaz, you got all these awesome characters that you remember. You won't remember your customized little shitty guy that runs through the campaign. It's good and bad.
Well, we'll
like
see.
that.
We'll see how they.
Yeah, but you don't really play as Price or.
No, but you're fighting alongside them.
Or maybe they'll be in this game.
And you have some attachment to them, don't you?
Mason, remember the numbers.
Fuck the numbers.
So
remember the numbers. Oh shit! I forgot my lottery.
I like how in the zombies mode, it's going to be like a storyline, and it's going to be XP progression. So you're going to be able to upgrade. There's going to be a storyline, and it's going to be so you can upgrade and do that. I like that a lot because I like the horde modes, but there's only so much I can do with that.
Yeah.
Before I get bored. But if there's a progression system, it makes sense. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's the way they have to go with it, because otherwise it's just going to be another iteration of zombies. I think it's quite exciting. But looking back, previous zombie iterations, my favourite zombies is still the COD 5 one. Playing Nakta on Toten. Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
It's fucking amazing.
But of course, Treyarch did the zombies for that. So
so it's not the other studios.
They'll surprise people with this next one.
I didn't play too much zombies, never have.
You
I played the
bastard.
bollocks of zombies, man. Played so much.
A box of zombies.
Bollocks off it.
You
Even
played the box of
going on my PC and downloading custom maps. So these guys.
Which were Joel's first videos on YouTube.
They were indeed. I shoved my shitty Samsung camera pointed at my monitor with my high-pitched squeaky voice.
And he sounded like this.
Hey guys, this is Joe here. I'm bringing you a new video. I'm gonna shoot some zombies. Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is zombies.
The excitement was just too much.
But yeah.
Oh my god, Mom! I can't
Mom,
get the camera! Mom, get the camera!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got into it. There's some people on YouTube called NGT Zombies, Next Gen Tactics Zombies, and they used to just download all these custom maps, go onto their computer, and they'd be in places like Las Vegas just fighting zombies and stuff. It's great.
That's quite cool.
And that's how I got into it all. And I love it. Why is
And he
your
had
phone
2
lighting up?
subscribers.
You got a text. I'm gonna read it on podcast.
Are you? Good luck getting in there, mate.
I got a text too.
It's from
Sam
someone
saying
called,
Skype or Xbox.
Leslie, and it's she sent the words iMessage.
Oh, right. That's very
Ooh.
interesting.
No, it's Josh, you are a massive bellend. Give me my money.
Wow, how did you know? That's exactly what it was. So yeah, any other gaming related things? So Black Ops, that's coming 6th of November, same
we've got,
time, anytime.
Battlefield 5 Star Wars on Rails coming out. So
Battlefield 5.
No, not at all. Star Wars Battlefront is basically the AT-ATs or AT-ATs, what you want to call
The
it.
internet's rebelling against that game at the moment. They've sort of said, good guy EA or good guy Star Wars Battlefront tells you all the features they've removed. So instead of buying the game and being disappointed, you just don't buy the game at all. So they've taken out Galactic Conquest, which is something I really enjoyed. There's no space battles anymore.
That is disappointing.
You can't drive the AT-AT walkers.
You could do. The frustrating thing is you can do it in a game that's 8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
But you can't do it in a 2015/16 game.
My favourite thing on the original games was going into the enemy spacecraft from the inside and blowing them up.
Yeah,
Can't
another
do that
thing I
anymore.
really enjoyed
Can't
is
do anything
playing
in
on
space.
Hoth. You'd have some AI controlling the AT-ATs, and me and my brother would be playing split screen. I'd fly what they called the rebel ships,
Snow speeders.
like snow speeds, whatever, and he'd sit in the back with the rope gun, and so he'd fire it at the AT-AT's legs, and I'd fly around in circles.
Now the real trick is when you have no friends to play it with, like I did. You
I had no friends.
I had no friends, no brothers. I got in there. I got in the snow speeder by myself. Flew off, switched to the back seat, shot it, got it, switched back in the front seat before crashing. Went round. That was skill.
It was
Wow.
but then obviously there's the other side of things. You can then control the AT-AT and stuff. Why can't you do that in the new one?
You know the
Kinda
main
sucks.
reason why you can't?
EA.
Time constrictions. They want it out before the movie. That's the whole reason
Probably.
as to why.
Yeah,
It's
You
the
got
whole
a feel
reason.
for them.
but
Yeah.
a company like EA, DICE, I guess they're a smaller studio. They're a bit more bespoke. But EA, fucking massive company. Just employ some people. There's so many people who would love that job that probably have the skills to make the AT-AT Walker playable.
But just think about how many aspects that changes.
Oh yeah, the whole map design.
So instead
balancing
of
weapons,
everything.
everything.
creating 3 or 4 huge areas, well-known areas from the Star Wars universe, they now have to create loads of areas which are really dynamic and you can control these things that can move anywhere at any time. And then it won't be out until the end of the trilogy.
Yeah,
the end
but
of all the movies.
Something good they did
Maybe
say
Rogue One.
is I think people were going to say, oh, it's going to have 4 maps because I think they've announced 4 planets.
Yeah.
But DICE have come out and said in a Q&A that each world or each planet is going to have 3 or 4 different maps.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Because a lot of people are quite worried that it's going to be really limited, not that many vehicles, 4 maps.
Yeah.
But there's going to be at least sort of 12, 16 different areas, I think.
Anyone excited for Rogue One, the standalone Star Wars movie, or from the anthology?
Looks alright. Yeah.
So they're doing separate Star Wars movies outside of the main trilogy.
Yeah.
So there's one
But
called
X-Wing
Rogue
pilots,
One,
isn't it?
which focuses on
Really?
the X-Wing pilot. Yeah.
Holy fuck!
How did you not know about this?
I
You're
really
like a Star Wars
Is-
person.
I know.
Isn't it
Like,
one?
what the hell?
Isn't it one of the new trilogy, then a standalone, then new trilogy,
And then a standalone. Yeah.
then new trilogy?
Exactly. Yeah.
So who's making this? Disney again?
yeah.
Fuck! Is there a trailer?
There
No.
was some like concept art and some I think
Okay.
footage shown to some people.
I
It'll
think
probably look
that's
a lot
that's
like the-
really quite exciting
How
because
do you not know?
that's focusing on one
Isn't it? It's ages ago.
area.
Yeah, that was ages ago. Isn't it?
I
Like,
don't know. Weird. Very weird. But I think that sounds really cool.
yeah, no, it should be quite fun.
Like the life of an X-wing pilot. Is that
I
kind of
think
what it is in a
Kind
way?
of. It's
It's day-to-day
like
life.
looking at
It's
the
based-
different routes of
like
the universe.
It's an X-wing pilot. He's got a vlogging camera. He's like,
He's got a GoPro. He's got a GoPro. He just puts it on his X-wing.
yeah, he's like brushing his teeth.
Oh god, Darth Vader! I'm gonna use a force here.
Oh, I gotta go down to Tesco's to get some milk.
It's basically Top Gun in an X-wing.
That's
Yeah.
it. Tom Cruise is starring.
Tom
Tommy.
Cruise.
to the danger zone. You said something about EA should just hire more employees to work on their game. Did you hear about Bungie hired recently a guy that modded Skyrim and made a mod called, I think it's called Fauxcar or something like that. It's basically this massive mod somebody made for Skyrim that added 30 hours of gameplay,
Jesus.
a new world and all this other stuff. And it's such a good mod. He's actually been hired by Bungie. to
Wow.
work for him.
That's really
So,
awesome.
That's what we want for modders.
I met one of the execs of Bungie.
The what?
One of the execs.
Executives.
Execs.
Sorry, I think it's like.
Execs.
One of the
I get it.
Execs.
executives.
The exec-
Yeah, I was like executive.
The execs.
Is he left?
The execs.
The eggs.
And did
He
you
was
say
ver-
to him, so
he was
how's Bungie? How's Destiny doing? And he just sighs.
Well, he that was directly after he won Game of the Year, so fuck. I think he was quite happy.
Oh, for a game that probably should not have won Game
I
of
haven't
the
touched
Year.
that game since last year, and I'm really
Yeah.
unhappy.
Oh,
about
this
that. I want
game's
to
gonna
get back
last for
into it.
10 years.
I enjoy playing it. It's just,
I feel like I should get back into it.
it's the combat is fun. It's just a bit meh. It's got a campaign.
Maybe
and
Destiny
it's
2.
all online.
Did you see there were have we all seen the latest episode of Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Yes.
You know when the midget guy,
Tyrion.
yeah, Tyrion, is in the
Hang on, spoiler warning.
well, he's in just the
Spoiler: Tyrion's in
carriage.
it.
He's in the carriage.
He's in the-
and
what he
he's
calls
going like
the-
this with a window, and he's moving it back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
The window is in the shape of Ghost from Destiny.
Really?
Yeah.
And that
Is it?
Yeah. There's a
And
there's a
is that
reference
intentional?
to Destiny. Yeah, of course it was.
holy fuck, because obviously he voices and yeah.
Yeah, which is
Really?
quite funny.
Wow, that's
yeah.
really cool. I did not know that.
No, you
Sorry
know that
for those
now.
of you that didn't know Tyrion moved a window in a new episode.
Yeah, sorry for those of you who didn't realise Tyrion was sat in a box.
Yeah.
She does a lot actually.
So, shall we move on to questions?
And answers.
Yeah, sure.
I will ask the questions.
So
and
you
then
move.
you
I
two.
can't see. Right, Richard, get your
What?
buzzer
You don't
up
need
out.
to see anything.
I haven't got a buzzer
What
app.
talk about?
I'll just
If
yell.
you got the
I'm gonna read it to you.
MLG soundboard app,
I've got some sound. I'll find a thing.
just find a soundboard app.
Come on, guys. Get your buzzers ready.
I might have
I
deleted
love
them.
this. Is my favorite
Nothing
part.
stupid. Nothing stupid.
I-
Don't carry on any shit like you did last
No,
time.
I'm sticking to my guns.
I
what
didn't
used last
realise. I know.
I might have to use something stupid. I don't know what I got.
Okay.
time.
Where are they?
Ooh. I swear I had lots of Charlie Sheen soundboards.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm connected to my
Questions.
computer.
There you go. You ready?
No,
Hang on, bloody.
hang on.
So, for those listening, we're going to do a little bit of a question time. Hopefully, this will carry on over each podcast. No.
I'm air horning. I'm fucking
Not
air
that
horning.
close. Not that close. Not that close.
Oh, wrong one. I hit.
Turn it off. Okay, well, just hold it at a reasonable distance.
You need something more catchy.
You
Richard.
need something more buzz-like, okay? Come on, this is getting out of control.
All right, okay.
Hang on.
It's,
I love doing this.
oh! Just, no, turn it off. Turn it off. It's like working with monkeys. Jesus Christ.
Whoa! I didn't know it was that sort of
Oh.
podcast.
Racist.
So, okay, have you got your buzzers?
No.
Like normal buzzers.
Right, Richard.
Just a normal buzzer.
It's like Meet the Buzzcocks. You are not Meet the Buzzcocks. This is like QI. Right, you're Stephen Fry.
There's no such thing as Meet the Buzzcocks.
Have you got Meet the Buzzcocks? I'm Stephen Fry. I had a dream about Stephen Fry last night, and Adrian was in it as well.
Do you know what I had a dream about last night? I can't remember, but it was horrifying. And I woke up like
PT was cancelled. No, Battlefront was cancelled.
Josh can't film me shitting myself playing PT.
Battlefront was cancelled.
So have they announced that?
Come on, hey! Jesus Christ! Come on, just please find a buzzer. Find a buzzer and just
Scrub.
Okay, that's yours.
Scrub.
Fuck you.
That's
Not
mine,
that
that's
close.
mine.
Jesus Christ, my ears.
His reaction is fantastic.
Fuck you. Are you ready?
got this,
Are you
Richard.
ready? Question 1. Okay, question 1. This is about Call of Duty. We're doing the Call of Duty question time. This is Call of Duty question time. Richard and Joel have got their buzzers
Right,
ready.
so hang on, we need to distinguish our buzzers. Richard, buzzer.
Scrub.
And that's the Joel's. Fucking hell.
Are these all about
so
Call
loud.
of Duty?
So the
Yes.
first question.
Hopefully they're not about the recent
About Call
ones.
of
'Cause I have
Duty
no
is,
fucking idea.
When adding together all the time spent by every gamer playing Call of Duty, how many hours in total have been spent playing the game?
Scrub.
2 billion.
2 billion from Richard.
How many hours spent over the entire franchise?
So 2 billion from you, Richard, right? Okay.
Yes.
1.5 billion.
Richard wins that one with 25 billion
What the
hours.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we're a sad race, aren't we?
I was a
That's
little bit
one to Richard.
Hang on, imagine if we spent 25 billion hours trying to find the cure for cancer. Do you reckon we'd have done it? I reckon we probably would have.
Well, not if a
Nice.
load of MLG quickscopers and kids were trying to play it. No.
Okay, question 2. How many care packages have been dropped? That goes to Joel.
I think I won that buzzer purely because mine's louder. How many care packages
Yeah.
have been dropped?
Care packages.
Okay, so if 25 billion hours worth of COD have been played,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to go maybe 10 billion.
15, 10 billion.
10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion.
Richard?
30 billion.
30 billion. And I'm afraid that goes to Richard again, and it's 31 billion. You were so close.
Holy
you were
shit.
so close.
There's
oh
gonna
my
be more.
God.
Holy fuck. Yeah, but I was thinking, hang on, there's
Okay,
a
so
campaign
that's
aspect.
2-0 to Richard.
I'm getting destroyed.
Question number 3.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Well, Freya did it, so. Question 3. Which Call of Duty game was not only the fastest, or as Freya spelt it here, fasted.
She's not good at spelling.
Which Call of Duty game was not only the fastest selling game in the franchise, but the fastest selling game of all time? Oh, God, okay.
Call
Joel
of
there
Duty
again.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2 from Joel. Richard?
I was going to say Modern Warfare 2 as well, but I'm going to go No, not Advanced Warfare. I don't even know what games there are anymore.
So he said
Black
Modern
Ops
Warfare
2.
2. You're saying?
I can't say the same thing, so I go Black Ops 2.
I reckon he's got it because after thinking, I think Black Ops is the best.
What happens when you're both wrong?
Okay,
No, we both get it wrong.
Okay,
We move on.
Yeah, we move on.
yeah,
That's
there's
it.
no other
It
way
was
to
Modern
resolve
Warfare
this.
3. You're so
Really?
close, Joel.
Do I get half a point because I'm sucking so hard?
Ah, shit, that's
I
what I
guess
was meant.
you get half a
That's what I was-
point.
Yay!
Half a point.
That's what I was going to say.
It's 2.
I just couldn't think of any
But-
other games.
I thought it was-
to
I thought Richard had it with Black
half a
Ops.
point for Joel.
Yay.
Question number 4.
Hang on. There we go.
In Call of Duty Advanced Warfare,
Oh no, I haven't played that game.
how many zombies have been killed in total?
Mine's got a delay on it, I just realised.
Richard,
Let's go.
how many zombies have been killed in total?
100 million.
100 million from you. Okay. Joel.
500 million.
So you did what?
100 million.
100 million. You did 500 million. Joel's closest, but not quite that close because it was 2.5 billion.
Wow.
Zombies.
I'll take it.
Okay, so that's 1.5 points to Joel and 2 points to Richard. Joel is catching up.
Woo!
Now let's see. Question number 5. What is the name of the planet?
Go on then, Richard. Let's do this. Go on then, Richard.
Soap.
No.
Okay. Please finish.
So I get the next answer.
What is the name of the playable dog character in Call of Duty Ghosts?
I haven't
Joel.
played that shit. I'm gonna go K9.
K9. You are wrong.
Rex.
You want to take another?
Rex.
You are wrong as well.
Dog.
It was Riley.
That's it. Yeah.
I had the first
I
letter,
think
right?
In the trailer, at some point, it goes, "Go on, Riley," or something like that.
Question number 6. Get your buzzers ready. Which is the smallest multiplayer map on Black Ops?
That's me. Come on.
Fuck.
Nuketown.
Fuck. He's got it.
Finish
the question.
Nuketown.
Finish the question.
Let's have a look.
He's got it because it's.
That is correct.
Thank you.
I was going to say Black Ops 1. You didn't let me finish.
But even on Black Ops 2.
So that's 3 points to you
play
and 1.5 points to Joel.
1.5.
So, okay. It seems as though Richard has won already, but we will carry on nonetheless. Question
Hang on,
7.
my app's closed.
Question
I think
7.
I need a new.
Don't worry, I'll just do it with my mouth.
Smoke weed every day.
It's my new one.
Okay. Question 7. Last question. How many times have players respawned in Call of Duty multiplayer?
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, Richard.
Ooh.
What do you think? Respawned.
1 trillion.
1 trillion.
No, sorry.
No.
500 billion. There we go.
I was going to
Well,
go 500 billion.
You're both going 500
No,
billion.
no, I'm not going the same as him. Fuck no.
This is respawns, so
Come on.
Well,
if he's got 500, I'm going 501 billion.
You bastard, he's nicked it, hasn't he?
he has, but he was nowhere near. It was 1.9 quadrillion
Fucking
times.
We went under
if you
quite
think
a
about
bit.
it though, how many
And I
times
thought 1
do you
trillion
mash
was
square
high.
to respawn?
That's true.
Like,
Wow.
because in Call of
That's
Duty,
a lot of
it's
controllers'
instant, isn't
deaths.
it? Like,
How many controllers have died from that?
yeah, lots. How many?
Wow.
How many square?
That's
buttons
amazing.
have
So
you spun?
Richard ends up winning
What
with
does
3
he win? What
points,
does he win?
and
Richard, do
Joel
you want a green M&M?
I'm alright,
and
thanks.
Joel ends up winning nothing because he lost with 2.5 points.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
2.5
It's
points.
a respectable 2.5.
Respectable by no means. So yeah, that was question time for Call of Duty. Listen out next time because we should have some pretty cool things going on, I think.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Oh, I was going to say, I was watching not the first Avenger, Captain America Winter Soldier, and you know when Nick Fury dies?
Yeah, and he says, English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
On his grave, it has a quote from Pulp Fiction.
Does it? Was it have?
In like, when he says, "And the Lord" or something, he says,
And
"And the Lord will smite thee," or whatever.
oh, hang on, I got it on here.
I've forgotten exactly.
Got it on here. Hang on one sec. I'm close the app now and everything. And the phone's slow and cracked. Shit. Where is it?
I've forgotten it.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my.
No, it's something he said before then.
Oh no.
It's something he says before
Lost
that.
it.
But yeah, no, that's quite a fun thing.
I like it in the Avengers when he goes, I've had enough of these motherfucking Hydra on this motherfucking aircraft carrier.
motherfucking helicarrier.
Even though it wasn't Hydra
No.
at all.
Yeah, so
Hydra are snakes. He could link it in.
So that is the end of episode 15 of the
Oh dear.
Start Replay podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. Did you enjoy it, Joel?
Indeed.
Richard, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
It's good we have a 2-week break. Gives us a bit more time to talk about
There's a lot of stuff to reflect on.
Notable stuff. Yeah. Of course, if you did like this episode, then rate us on iTunes. We
Subscribe.
would really like it. Subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. And
tell your friends.
Don't forget to head to startreplay.com where you can find some stuff happening sometimes. And also at Start Replay on Twitter. youtube.com/startreplay. Wish you all the best. Sad times about PT. Go and see Avengers.
No, don't.
It's alright.
It's average.
Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Joel.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye from Richard.
Holla! That's the wrong thing, isn't it? I don't know the other one. Bye.